In this video I'd like to do 4 examples. This represents one example, this a second, and then eventually we'll move down to example 3 and 4. In each of the 4 examples we will have a number written in 4 different ways. In number form, place value form, expanded form, and then we will write the word name. In each of the 4 examples, one of the answers is provided and we need to provide the other 3. So for example, here we have the number 194, and we will start by putting it in place value form. So let me start by pointing out that the 4 is in the ones place, meaning that we have 4 ones. So I'm going to select this answer box and type in 4. The 9 is in the tens place, so I'm going to select this answer box and type 9 to represent that we have 9 tens. Finally, the 1 is in the hundreds place, representing that we have 1 100. If you're familiar with base blocks, you could think of this as we have 1 flat, 9 rods, and 4 units. In expanded form, to get some idea what is expected of us, you can look onto the second example and see what expanded form looks like. Expanded form has you taking each digit and writing out what its place value is. So for example, the fact that the 1 was in the hundreds place, meaning we have 1 100, means that we have 1 multiplied by 100. And to get the multiplication symbol, you can hold the shift key on your keyboard, then press 8. So I have 1 times 100. And in addition to having my 1 flat, or my 100, so I'm going to write plus, in addition to my 1 flat, I have 9 rods, or if you want, I have 9 tens. So I'm going to write 9 times 10. You could check this by thinking of 1 times 100 is 100. And in addition to that, I have 9 times 10, which is 90. And the 9 does indeed represent the number 90, since it's in the tens place. But don't forget, in addition to all of this, so plus, in addition to all that, we have 4 ones. So you can think of that as 4 times 1. It might be helpful to check this, that 1 times 100 plus 9 times 10 plus 4 times 1 does indeed give you the result 194. Now to write the word name, I will start writing the word 100. So the word 1, space, the word 100. Then I need to write the number 94. It turns out that when you name the words for the last 2 digits, 94, if ever it takes more than 1 word to name it, which in this case it does, the word 90 and the word 4 is more than 1 word, you'll need a hyphen between the 2. So when I type 94, I'm going to type the word 90, careful with your spelling, then a hyphen, then the word 4. Before submitting my answer, I'm going to move on to the second part. So I'm going to start by noticing that I have expanded form. So I'm going to go back and put the numbers in place value form. The fact that the expanded form says 6 times 100 means that I have 6 100s. The fact that the expanded form says 3 times 10 means that I have 3 tens. And the fact that I have 2 times 1 means that I have a 2 in the ones place. So I have 2 ones. If you're familiar with base blocks, you can think of it as that I have 6 flats, 3 rods, and 2 units. So what this gives me, since I have 6 100s and 3 tens and 2 ones, the number would be written with the digits 6, 3, and 2, giving me the number 632. And then to write the word name for 632, I read it just that way. The word 6, the word 100, and I had to use the word 100 because the 6 comes from the hundreds place. And then the last 2 digits, 32, since it requires 2 words to name it, the word 30 and the word 2, I must use a hyphen between those 2 words. So I will type 30, hyphen, then the word 2. I'm going to scroll down and look at a couple more examples. In this example, it's the place value form that's given, giving me that I have 6 100s, 2 tens, and 1 unit. Or if you like base blocks, that's 6 flats, 2 rods, and 1 unit. So the digit 621 in number form would be written like this, 621. In expanded form then, that would mean that I have 6 hundreds, or 6 times 100. And in addition to having 6 100s, so I'm going to write plus, in addition to that I have 2 rods, or if you want, 2 tens. So I write 2 times 10. And then in addition to that I had 1 unit. So you can think of it as I have 1 1. So I'm going to add on 1 times 1. And remember, I'm getting the multiplication symbol by holding shift on the keyboard and then pressing 8. In the word name answer box, the word name for this number is 600, since the 6 is in the hundreds place. So I will type 6 space the word 100 space, and then because the last 2 digits require more than one word to name it, in fact these 2 digits are pronounced 21, so that's 2 words, the word 20 and then the word 1. I will need a hyphen between them. So type 20, be careful of your spelling, hyphen, and then the word 1. In the last example, they give me the word name, and I am to work backwards and fill out the answers for the previous 3 forms. The word name 593 represents the number 593, written out like this. The 3 is in the ones place, meaning I have 3 ones. The 9 is in the tens place, meaning that I have 9 tens. And then the 5 is in the hundreds place, meaning that I have 5 100s. And again, if you're familiar with base blocks, you may want to think of this as we have 3 units, 9 rods, and 5 flats. In expanded form then, since the 5 is in the hundreds place, meaning that we have 5 100s, 5 100s can be thought of as 5 times 100. And then in addition to that we have 93, so I'm going to use plus for addition. So in addition to the 500 we have 9 tens, so that means we have 9 times 10, which turns out to be 90, and the 9 does indeed represent the word 90 in the problem, 593. But in addition to the 500 and the 90, we also have 3 units. So I'm going to write plus to indicate in addition to 590, we have the number 3, or 3 ones. So that would be written 3 times 1. Don't forget to check all of your answers and submit your answer to receive credit for those that you did correctly.